let's get fucking ready to... Oh, wait, let's see what the comments are like. This is always fun. This is a fun part of the video. Okay, top comment. He forgot science. Exhibit 1. Bill Nye the fascist guy. Because remember, fascism is leftist. Who claims gender exists on a spectrum. As he speaks in accordance with the DSM-5 and basically all sociological and psychological experts on the subject. Man, right-leaning people sure do hate science. They just really like their feelings, you know? Oh, don't F me. Don't F me. Turn off my preview? It is off. What do you want from me? Do your part and false flag this video. Ever see that video of Dennis Prager basically telling Gabe Rubin he's useful because he is gay? I've not seen that, but that's not surprising to me. Really? F?
I'm ruining this video by interrupting it with a donation. Dennis was right.
Thanks, friend. I appreciate it. There's no F? The stream's good?
Yeah, it's been fine. I don't know what they're talking about.
Oh.
Just refresh.
Yeah, just refresh, you fucking animals. Jesus Christ, what is wrong with you? Alright, don't interrupt me.
If what I am about to tell you is true...
From now on, during videos, I'm ignoring all fucking Twitch subs and shit, okay?
Almost everything we most treasure, freedom, beauty, reason, the family, economic well-being, and even goodness.
Oh, man. Wow! That's a loaded claim off the fucking start. Never mind that conservatives have historically always fought against freedom, when they fought against abolitionism, when they fought against the suffrage vote, when they fought against the civil rights movement. Never mind the fact that beauty, that is to say, at least I would like to think, art, has generally been propagated by individuals of the working class, and art which is considered in its time avant-garde, which really advanced the standard of material beauty, was usually done to spite or in spite of the interests of the ruling class. Reason, I'm sorry, I don't know what to tell you, but Enlightenment thinkers, the people who invented reason as we understand it, were fundamentally anti-conservative. And since then, my buddy, conservatives have been the most aggressively anti-intellectual demographic in America. By fucking far! You bitches hate college campuses, even fucking though you, Prager University, aka the YouTube channel, like to co-opt the esteemed privilege, the academic vocab of university language as a constituency. You people fucking hate universities because educated people tend to vote left. The family? Yeah, fuck the family. Except when you're trying to rip children away from their mothers at the border. Then fuck the family for you as well. Economic well-being? I'm sorry, Reaganomics doesn't work. I'm sorry if that really hurts your fucking feelings, but the economic policies that right-leaning politicians have been pushing for over the past 40 years have been disproven time and time again, not only in theory and in practice. I'm sorry that upsets you. And goodness? I mean, please, feel free. I can't prove what is and is not good. I can argue pretty conclusively, at least I would believe, that the right has done more to contribute to violence, anti-egalitarianism, segregation, deportation, starvation, and other forms of manners of behavior which are generally considered to be bad. But what are you gonna do? All right.
Is in jeopardy.
Oh.
Who or what poses this threat? The answer is the most powerful ideology of the last 100 years, leftism.
You know how fascists are constantly overestimating and underestimating the strength of their opponents because it shifts the narrative to whatever's most useful for them at the time. Like right now in this video, leftism is going to be this monolithic, powerful agent of destruction that's corrupting human life. But then later, when they want to talk about like Antifa, they'll talk about how leftism is just like the trendy hot thing with millennials right now. Just, you know.
Not liberalism, leftism.
Also, the idea that leftism is the most powerful dominant ideology of the past century is fucking laughable. We live in a capitalist global economy. The only broader threat to liberalism was the USSR and Mao's China, and both of them have since gone capitalist. The idea that leftism is like in full swing right now is fucking laughable. But just you wait, friend. It's coming. It's not happened yet, but it's going to happen.
Are you no longer entertaining chats? There's somebody who's saying shit. Should I just ban him?
What? Yeah, just ban them.
Or, if you prefer, progressivism.
Leftism and progressivism are not the same thing. Leftism is anti-capitalism. Progressivism just means you're not a fucking bigot. You can be a capitalist and not be a bigot, though I would argue the two positions are at odds with one another.
Leftism destroys everything it touches. Here are just a few examples. 1. The universities.
Okay.
Perhaps the most obvious example, one that many liberals acknowledge, is the left's near destruction of most universities as places of learning. In the words of Harvard professor...
Wait, we acknowledge that? Wait, hold on, I missed the memo. Do leftists acknowledge that we've destroyed universities as a place of learning? This is new to me. Wait, let me check my notes. Nope, I don't see it.
Steven Pinker, an atheist and a liberal.
An atheist and a liberal. I thought we were talking about leftists here. Didn't you just say even leftists will agree with this, but then you bring out a fucking liberal? Steven Pinker is not a leftist, my friend, but let's hear what he has to say.
Because of the left, quote, universities are becoming laughingstocks of intolerance.
Even leftists will agree with this claim I just made up. Here's an anti-leftist agreeing with me.
Unquote. At almost every university...
He said liberals? Oh, well, hold on. If I mislisten, then that's on me.
Example, one that many liberals acknowledge.
Oh! Okay. Well, let's learn about Steven Pinker, shall we? Look, we can all do a little bit of research together. Man, what a glorious fucking hair. What a glorious fucking mane. He's got his own website, goddamn. Fucking Canadians, dude. Evolutionary psychology. EvoPsych. EvoPsych, the most reactionary fucking department next to economics. Because you take current patterns of how humans behave and try and extrapolate that to form an assertion as to how humans are meant to behave on a biological or natural level. Steven Pinker has done plenty to disagree with. General audiences. There's no denying. Rude of you to generalize. As a business student, if rude of you to generalize, I dab on your fucking hurt feelings, my friendo. Fuck EvoPsych and fuck economics courses. They're both cheerleaders for the status quo. I was hoping to find a section here on, like, his opinion on university or something like that, but I can't find anything. It's mostly on his academic works, which I'm sure are, by and large, quite interesting and well-cited and intelligent, what have you. That's fine. I'm glad they captured his main.
Because of the left, quote, universities are becoming laughingstocks of intolerance.
Do you think he actually said because of the left? Because that's what Dennis Prager said. Do you think he actually said something more along the lines of, this is one of the very subtle ways that videos like this will lie to you, and it's important to pay attention to this stuff. Do you really think that Steven Pinker said, because of the left, universities are becoming laughingstocks of intolerance? Or do you think it was something along the lines of, due to the propagation of certain values, which I believe are associated with left-leaning tendencies in or something along those lines? Because that sounds like a statement that I might agree with. To an extent. Probably not to the same extent as him. He is, after all, a lib shit. But what are you going to do?
Unquote. At almost every university, and now high schools and even elementary schools, students are taught to shut down, not debate, those who differ with them.
No? Am I too old? Am I too old for this? Am I a fucking boomer? I'm 25 years old. I graduated last year. I was never taught this. In fact, the schools that I went to never taught you how to argue with people at all. They never told you how to deal with people you disagree with. They just taught me like fucking maths and shit and right out of textbooks. What universities are people going to where their teachers are like, if you encounter someone you disagree with, shut them down? Where is this happening? Where? Please, somebody find me. Source? I would desperately like to know, because I never got this fucking essential component of my curriculum. I was never taught anything about debate or shutting people down, or how to deal with contention, or how to deal with praxis, or how to deal with rhetoric or advocacy. I was just taught shit out of a fucking book. Full quote from Pinker, why not, for posterity. This is from Pinker, okay? Nope. Which non-leftist speakers drowned out by jeering mobs, professors subjected to Stalin-esque investigations for unorthodox opinions. Does this shitter realize that these Stalin-esque investigations for unorthodox opinions was fucking far more common back during the 1950s, during the McCarthy era? Of university politics, back when anyone who espoused even remotely left-leaning views was targeted as anti-American. Risible guidelines on microaggressions, such as I believe the most qualified person should get the job, because that's a fucking dog whistle. If you're like, hey, there aren't enough black people CEOs, and you're like, I believe the most qualified person should get the job, you're saying black people aren't qualified. No shit. Okay, fuck Steven Pinker. This is some obvious fucking right-leaning reactionary shit. Non-leftist speakers being drowned out by jeering mobs. You mean like fucking Milo Yiannopoulos, who is a fucking neo-Nazi, who went on a tour on universities specifically to stir up hate speech and was outing trans students at one of his speeches? Whew. I don't know. Pretty fucking pathetic. Here's a fact. Universities are becoming a laughingstock due to the left. Here is an opinion of not a reactionary. Not a reactionary? What do you have to say about this? Yeah, just the Stalin-esque oppression of professors, and they won't let the Nazis speak at the universities, and they teach people about microaggressions, and they don't like it when I imply black people aren't qualified to run companies. Get the fuck out of here. Steven Pinker, more like heaving shitter. Yeah. Got him.
And to rely on feelings rather than reason.
Source? Please, God, I just want to know what... I'm cringing at this. This doesn't happen in universities. I know Dennis Prager is pretty fucking old. I know he's getting a little up there in years. He's not really in with the university culture anymore. And that sucks, man. Time gets the better of us all. But that doesn't mean you get to fucking wildly extrapolate on what's going on in universities these days. All right, let's pay attention.
2. The arts. Throughout history...
Please, God, please tell me how leftists are ruining art. I would love to see him. I've taken courses on art history, Mr. Prager. What do you have?
The primary purpose of art was to elevate people.
Okay. Who said that? Does he say that?
Throughout history, the primary purpose of art was to elevate people.
Source? What? Oh, yeah, see, it's right here in the book. See, throughout history, all humans have agreed. All art, just elevate, yes, 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 very scientific, very, yes. Sure? No. That's not what art is. There is no primary purpose of art. If anything, you could say in a broad sense, art exists to make people's life better, but not even that, because some art exists to make people miserable. Art exists to give texture to our lives. Art exists to make us think and feel. Art exists to give our life meaning. Art has 1,000 purposes, and art has no purpose. The only thing of which I am certain of art is that humans benefit from creating it. The idea, I know what he's about to do. Art used to be about elevating people. The fucking Greco-Romans would draw muscular men and kind of chubby women with small boobies standing on point in broad fucking dramatic recreations of biblical events. But nowadays, people think art is shoving cans of ravioli up your pussy and squeezing it, and the ravioli comes out, and you're screaming Judith Butler while you do it. I know it. I know it. I'm ready. I'm ready for it. That's what he's gonna say. He's gonna say, art used to be about muscular men and small booby chubby ladies. Now it's about cans of ravioli up the cunt. I'm ready. I'm fucking ready.
People through beauty, artistic excellence, and emotional depth.
This is what art is. It's Beethoven, the thinker, and a nondescript pastel painting of a bridge over a fucking lily pad river. This is it. All the capacity art has to enrich our lives, it's right here. Beethoven, the thinker, and this thing. If you're like, I want art to enrich my life, you look in, you fucking walk in the museum, take a look at these three, congrats, you've done it. You've done art. I hope you feel elevated.
To the left, the primary purpose of art, sculpture, and music is to shock. That's why so much contemporary...
I can't ever just blow my fucking nose. He's always saying stupid shit. Okay.
Primary purpose of art, sculpture, and music is to shock.
Okay, for one, Duchamp was not a fucking leftist. Duchamp, the urinal right here, he was challenging the standards of the artistic institution he submitted this as a piece to. This was about shocking, and in doing so, he created an entire fucking artistic movement that was about redefining what it meant for something to be art. I'm sorry not all of us are interested in fucking bland recreations of Greco-Roman art or of sculptures carved out of marble of muscular people looking serious, okay? I'm sorry that's all art is to right-leaning people, okay? Jay-Z is not a fucking leftist. I don't know. What the fuck is... what is this? Is he talking about Jay-Z's music or the fact that he framed the record? I don't even know. And then over here, you've got the fucking Banksy performance piece where it got sold off, but then it got shredded.
That's why so much contemporary art is meaningless.
Like, what? How is Jay-Z's thing about shock? How was Banksy's thing about shock? Banksy's thing was an ultimately inefficacious statement on how he doesn't want his work to be corporatized. It didn't fucking work, but what does this have to do with shock? The only thing that's shock here is from Duchamp.
Is to shock.
The only thing that fucking shocks here is Duchamp, and Duchamp wasn't a leftist. What an unbelievably stupid fucking premise. I could fit Dennis Prager's brain inside of my brain. It would be a little fucking subsection. I've got fucking drawers of space up here for little fucking libcucky fascists like him, okay? I could slot that shit in easy because his brain is so tiny! It's so small! And it's so smooth. There is no texture to it whatsoever. It would just roll on in there like a little pebble. Just it on in there. Hold up. 1 second. This is why I'm so glad I took those art history classes, because it gives me ammunition against these fucking cucky reactionary fascists who try to misappropriate the history of these movements to make some dumbass statement about how conservatives are pro-art and leftists are anti-art or some stupid shit like that. Like, do I need to, like, go through historical examples of left-leaning people promoting, like, phenomenal artistic masterpieces? Because pretty much all art over the past century, especially in America, has been defined by the efforts of progressive movements. All modern music, fucking literally all the music we give a shit about, rock, jazz, blues, hip-hop, rap, all of them stem from a denunciation of the struggle of Black America. So music is fucking covered. And in terms of art, I'm not that educated in regards to, like, modern sort of, like, illustrative or painting. When I go to museums and see the contemporary art, usually it's fucking weird shit these days. But I do appreciate the irony, and there's nothing wrong with weird shit, by the way. I'm not saying that to denounce it. I do appreciate the irony of Dennis Prager, who almost certainly knows fucking nothing about art history, at once claiming that universities are no longer about learning, and then going about with a completely unacademic opinion on fields he knows nothing about, from the position of the chair of a university that is fake, that he created to get YouTube views.
That's why so much contemporary art is meaningless and involves the scatological, meaning urine and feces. Yeah.
He's got it. He's got all contemporary art down to a fucking science. It's poop and pee. Hey, lefties, if you're so smart, why all your art have poop and pee in it?
Yes, urine and feces.
He claims that leftist art is about shock value, but then he goes on to try and shock his audience by like, did you know leftists put poo in art? All right. Yeah. Yeah, you gonna fucking cry, Dennis Prager? Maybe pee your pants a little? Maybe shit and cum a little?
To give one of countless examples, in 2016, the Guggenheim Museum in New York featured a pure gold working toilet, which visitors were invited to use. The name of the exhibit was America, so one could literally relieve oneself on America.
Okay. I don't see a problem with that. That's good praxis. What are you gonna do? Are you fucking mad? Are you fucking mad? You gonna cry and piss a little and shit and cum, Dennis Prager? Implying he can even cum anymore.
3. Literature.
Please tell me how leftists ruin literature. I beg of you. Oh, you know this guy hasn't read anything other than like a Tom Clancy novel in the past 30 years. Please.
The English department at the University of Pennsylvania replaced the portrait of the greatest English language writer who ever lived, William Shakespeare, with a picture of a black lesbian poet. Why? Because he was a white European male.
Get fucked. Deplatforming Shakespeare. That's what I'm talking about. Honestly, fuck Shakespeare.
Professors have replaced the pursuit of excellence with the pursuit of diversity.
Source? I don't know about you guys, but when I was in my soak classes, like at the higher level, the fucking black and lesbian and transgender kids or whatever the fuck, they also had to get passing grades, and if they didn't, they dropped out. I remember that.
4. Late-night television.
Wait, that's it? Wait, I thought he was going to back up that point. That's all he has to say?
With the pursuit of diversity.
Oh, he's got it. Hey guys, one place took down one portrait of the most well-known English language writer in history and put up a black lesbian. Therefore, all leftist professors have replaced the pursuit of excellence with the pursuit of diversity. Very good. Big brain. Smart. Big man. Big brain.
4. Late-night television. In America, late-night television shows were completely apolitical.
You know, for one, that he's hitting the late-night television demographic because the fucking couch-slumping boomers who watch this shit actually give a fuck about late-night television, and literally nobody else does. But yeah, no, fucking Alf and I Love Lucy and what is late-night television? Give me an example. I don't even know because I'm a Zoomer. What is late-night television? Please, give me some stupid fucking cherry-picked example.
The hosts believe their role.
Oh, he's talking about commentary, debate, and news shows? He's saying these are apolitical? I thought he was talking about entertainment. Oh my fucking god. Yeah, there's nothing political about two white men in conservative attire getting on television to discuss current events with their political slant.
Was to entertain viewers and offer them relief and laughter after a difficult day.
Remember, oh man, this reminds me of Dave Rubin complaining about Kaepernick kneeling on the field because, can't we just put politics aside for a second? Life is hard. I just want to watch football. I don't care if black people are getting gunned down the street by police officers. This is so fucking pathetic. Jesus Christ, you triggered fucking snowflake baby fucks. Oh no. Your late night television no longer reflects your views accurately anymore. Jesus Christ. Listen, if any of you dipshits think that any piece of art, media, whatever, is apolitical, it's because it agrees with your values. It's because you're blind to its political bias. There is no such thing as apolitical media. Everything that goes into production is political. Everything that comes out of production is political. Life is politics. Art is politics. There is nothing that is apolitical aside from that which exists outside the human condition. I would argue a rock is apolitical. But the statement, rocks should be a part of the earth, or rocks should be a part of a topiary, or I do not like rocks on the road, all of these are politically rooted statements. You can't escape politics. If anyone says anything is apolitical, you can automatically assume they're an idiot, and then you can punch them in the face. In real life, Twitch TOS, come the fuck at me. If anyone says that shit is apolitical to you in real life, just fucking, yes, I agree. Blah! You just get them. Like that. And they die instantly. What? Get off.
No longer. You cannot watch late night television if you just want to be entertained.
Oh. Well, not for you, because you seethe with rage every time a fucking brown person gets on late night television. But me, I can find it entertaining, and also I'm not a dipshit, so I recognize that all media is political, so even if I'm watching media which disagrees with me on some levels, I can be cognizant of that fact, and not just get irrationally angry like most boomer fucking shitlibs do, when they're on TV and they see some, he's going out with a black lady, he should stay in his lane, or something like that.
Late night TV is now left night TV.
Got him!
5. Religion.
That was it? No examples? He didn't list a single example, a single argument. He just said, before it was good and apolitical. Now it's bad and political. That's it. Dennis Prager, everyone. Living, human, fleshy, pale proof that the American education system is not doing its job.
The left has ruined much of mainstream Protestantism and Catholicism and non-Orthodox Judaism.
Good. Please, I don't give a fuck about religion. Lay it on me. Even if he says some dumbass shit, I'm going to be like, yeah, fuck him. He goes on to say, like, yeah, and the leftists agree, generally speaking, that Protestants should be executed at the age of 36. That's just Canada. Yeah, fuck him. Get him out of here.
Which are now little more than left-wing organizations with religious symbols. In many churches and synagogues,
left-wing organizations puts up a D, implying Democrats are left. Get the fuck out of here. Also, I don't even know what the fuck he's talking about here. Please elaborate.
One is more likely to hear the clergy talk.
Wait, the ultimate kill storm. Am I a hateful fascist, or is Dennis Prager a hateful fascist? If you care about this strongly, you know, I have a Discord server. You, Vosh? Okay! Do it! Pump the Discord. The ultimate kill storm. I like your name, friend. Look, I am but a little baby boy. Are you ready to come on and tell me why I'm stupid? Are you ready? Oh, he's already on Discord? Oh, shit. I'm ready for them to start saying the N-word really loud. Oh, shit, they're here. Okay, everyone, are we fucking ready? Let's go! What's up?
Vosh, how do I get my webcam on?
You're not going to get your webcam on, friendo. This
All right,
is a
fine. Well,
Discord
I wish you could
voice.
see it. I wish you could see it because I'm wearing my Make America Great Again hat. How do you feel about this historic day for Donald Trump being exonerated?
I'm not particularly bothered. I never had much faith in Mueller to make any institutional change. You don't think I'm a liberal, do you? But I'm a fucking.
I do.
Oh.
I think you're a liberal. You're a far left liberal. You're a hypocrite. You're lying to your viewers, all your followers. He's lying to you. And I wish you could see my hat right now.
I bet you look so good. I bet you look so good in that hat, my friend.
Hey, listen. I need everybody to go follow me. Ultimate Killstorm. That's my YouTube. There's no "the" in it. Just Ultimate Killstorm.
Are we talking or are you promoting?
Yes, we are.
Okay.
I'm doing both. Anyways.
All right. So wait,
seriously,
hold on.
all right,
Hold
you're
on.
a fascist.
Okay, here, wait, look, okay, listen, this is not a fair discussion. I'll mute you if you talk over me. Listen,
All right,
first
fair
of
enough.
all, far left liberal, what does that mean to you? What do these terms mean to you?
You want Christians dead. You hate religion.
Woo!
These are all signs of liberal. You are a liberal. You react to all sorts of conservative media. You always react to the wrong things. Why do you hate America? Why?
Wait, I mean, I don't know, America's kind of shit.
Why is it shit? Why are you here?
Why don't you, because I was born here. What do you mean?
Why don't you leave if it's so bad?
Because I can change it from within?
No, you can't.
I can, though. Wait,
No,
wait,
you
wait,
can't.
wait, I can't? Wait, can political systems not be changed?
No.
Oh. Holy fuck, I'm gonna have to rethink my entire platform, guys. I don't know if
I
this...
highly recommend you do. You are a true fascist. Why are you being such a hypocrite?
Wait,
to
what
your
is
viewers?
wait, what does fascism mean to you?
Answer the question. I know this is your channel, but answer
Amazing.
the question. You're being unfair.
Well, sure. Wait. No. Any question? Yeah. Come on. Bring it at me. I'm ready.
Why do you say you don't care if the Christians get wiped out?
I never said that.
You essentially said that a second ago.
No, prove it.
You did say that.
Not prove it.
You don't give a shit about them. You basically said to hell with all of them.
I mean, yeah, I do say that. I don't say we should wipe them all out.
It's pretty much the same thing.
No,
the only way
no,
to get to hell is through death.
Wait, do you care about
You are an advocate for Satan.
Wait, do you care about trans people?
No.
So do you think trans people should be wiped out?
No.
Wait,
But I don't have to care for them.
Wait, you just
I don't have to care for them.
you just
I
said
don't want
not
death on them.
caring. You just said not caring about a group meant that you wish death on a group.
I did not say that. That is not what I said. I said in order to get to hell, you have to have death. That's the only way to get to hell.
Wait,
and you are going to hell, big time.
Wait,
You are
I
a true
thought
fascist.
isn't mutiny the deepest circle of hell? You can be a mutineer without killing people.
Listen. All this liberal mumbo jumbo doesn't matter.
Have you not read the good book, my friend? I can proselytize for you if you'd like.
I have read your channel. I just subscribed to you yesterday, actually. I saw your video replying to it was a response to a Ben Shapiro against some college kid about
like
socialism, and I disliked it at first, but as I was watching, I actually kind of liked it. I like the fact that you speak your mind, but the fact of the matter is, you are misguided. You're misguided. You're lying. You're a fascist. You claim to be against the very thing that you are, and you know who does that? Adolf Hitler. You are Hitler.
You want to pull back the veil, friend?
Answer the question.
What question?
Why do you support Hitler?
I love you, buddy. You know that?
Subscribe to me on YouTube, Ultimate Killstorm.
I'm nobody's fool but my own. Good luck, friend. I love you. All right. I'm 98% sure that was a troll, but it was fun and I had fun and that's what matters. What were we doing? Were we... weren't we doing something? Wasn't there a PragerU video I was trying to discuss? Okay. All right. Okay. Uh-huh. Hell yeah. My GF is sculpting in the background. We both like art. Okay. Lesbians. Amazing. All right, let's keep it going. Fuck, my cheeks hurt, man. You can't make me smile like that. Oh man. So what were we at? All churches are now fucking leftist Hitler worship zones now.
Hail Satan 07.
Thank you very much for the donation, friend.
Talk about political issues than about any other subject. The organizations with religious symbols. In many churches and synagogues, one is more likely to hear the clergy talk about political issues.
You like how back in the 1950s, churches were talking about the evils of miscegenation and the evils of removing segregation from the state, and how black and white people have natural orders and the racial hierarchy must be preserved under God's eye, how God gave the earth to the white man and the other races are unto him to do as he pleases. Because that shit sure was going on in churches. I would consider that a fairly political issue. But I like how he's holding up a book called Guns, Global Warming, and Greed, as though Jesus H. Christ himself had nothing to say about greed, as though taking care of the planet is not something which God directly advocated for, and as if guns, aka the dispersion of violence, has not been a religiously oriented issue for millennia. The idea that religion was apolitical until it started becoming left-leaning, which it's not, by the way. Churches have always and always will fight against the integration of the masses, against truth, against tolerance. They always will. But to argue that religion has been apolitical up until now, it is so laughable. I am afraid I might shit. I am very scared that if I think about it too hard, I will laugh until I poop. Like big, just really fill the pants, you know?
Than about any other subject, including even the Bible. 6.
The Bible had a lot to say about greed, taking care of the earth, egalitarianism, doing unto thy neighbor, and what have you. In and of itself, my friend, I don't know. Maybe he should pick up the good book sometime, read some scripture.
Free speech. If there was anything virtually every American considered a bedrock value, it was freedom of speech.
Can I get a source on that? Because there are plenty of instances of freedom of speech that conservatives have been against for ages. Ages. What about the Red Scare? What about the McCarthy era? There are plenty of examples of conservatives trying to crack down on free speech when it suits their political needs.
Yet the left is destroying even this unique American achievement.
Unique American achievement. How smooth. The American exceptionalism, implying that America does not... Hold up. What's the freedom of speech index by nation? Isn't there a press freedom index? So let's see. Let's take a look at all the countries in 2018 that rank higher than us. Wait, can we organize this by... Okay. So first off, here's some fun. So here are some groups that can't even be considered. The extraterritorial United States, we don't even grant voting rights to some of the people who live in U.S. territories. Can you guys fucking believe that? Free speech America, we don't grant votes to people in like Guatemala and shit. I'm gonna look like a fucking idiot if it's not Guatemala I'm thinking of. What? What? Just look for the thing. Guam? Is it Guam? I'm a little cuckboy. Unincorporated organized territory of the United States. What's that population? Ooh, 164,000 people without any political representation. We got the same problem with Israel because Israel and America are both fascistic apartheid states. What are you going to do? And I don't know what the fuck is up with Grenada. So let's take a look at the countries that have better press freedom than America. The uniquely American freedom of speech. We have Norway, Sweden, Netherlands, Finland, Switzerland, Jamaica, Belgium, New Zealand, Denmark, Costa Rica, Austria, Estonia, Iceland, Portugal, Germany, Ireland, Luxembourg, Canada, Australia, Uruguay, Suriname, American Samoa, Ghana, Latvia, Cyprus, Namibia, Slovakia, South Africa, Cape Verde, Liechtenstein, Spain, Slovenia, France, the Czech Republic, the Organization of Eastern Caribbean States, Lithuania, Andorra, Chile, Trinidad and Tobago, United Kingdom, Burkina Faso, Taiwan, South Korea, Romania, and then way down there in 45th place, USA, we've got America. the uniquely American value of freedom of speech. Omega lol. Jesus Christ. USA, USA, USA. Yeah, yeehaw! America. All right. So yeah, some African countries are better than us. Yeah, America's shit. America is already a third world fucking country as far as I'm concerned. We have a huge number of fucking homeless people. We have a huge number of people in prison. We have a huge number of people who experience food instability. We've got a fuck ton of people who have difficulty accessing polling places. We have a huge number of people who have been disenfranchised from the system in some manner or another. We've got people who can't even fucking make it to grocery stores nearby. This country is shit. America is shit. We have so much fucking income inequality in this country. It's fucking insane. This is not the best country in the world by far. What this is the most powerful country in the world. And even that's probably due to change in the near future. All right, let's do it.
Almost half of America's young people.
Let's talk about free speech, huh? Let's not talk about the Donster threatening to open up libel laws because he gets really fucking triggered when people in the press say mean things about him. Let's not talk about him saying that people who burn the flag should have their citizenship revoked. Let's not talk about him saying that the NFL should fire Kaepernick. No. These actual threats to freedom of speech being engaged in by the President of the United States of America? No. Let's talk about some fucking 19-year-olds on college campuses.
Say they believe in free speech, but not for hate speech.
Wow! How long have hate speech laws been around? Hate speech in the U.S. is not regulated, repeatedly ruled that hate speech is legally protected free speech under the First Amendment. The most recent Supreme Court case in 2017, which justices unanimously reformed that there is effectively no hate speech exemption of the free speech rights protected by the First Amendment. The only instances in which there is an exception here can be described with calls to violence or harm. Okay? And generally speaking, what these protesters are doing is asking the Supreme Court or other judicial organizations to take a closer look at an issue that has been hotly contested for a fucking century. Incredible. What a threat to free speech this is. Wow. Amazing.
Yet the whole point of free speech is that it allows people to express any political or social position, including what any one of us considers hate speech.
I mean, I don't know. What about Kaepernick then? What about people who burn the flag? These are protected under First Amendment rights. Huh? What about libel laws? So the President of the United States talking about opening up libel laws isn't a threat to free speech, but students protesting about hate speech is? I don't know. Sounds like you might be engaging in some motivated reasoning. I hope I was pretty far from the mic there. What I said was motivated reasoning.
And
I am wrong? Tell me, Elliot Roger Giant, in chat. Elliot Roger Giant. I am desperately curious as to how I am wrong. Please tell me. The intellectual powerhouse, the big brain himself, Elliot Roger Giant. Let's do it. If I threaten a black dude, I should be arrested for fighting a black dude? What? What do you mean? I don't understand what you're saying. That Trump dick is lodged too far down your throat, my friend. I don't even understand the point you're making. Sorry, said it wrong? Get it right this time. Come on. You're embarrassing yourself in front of 360 people. We're all laughing at you, Elliot Roger Giant. We're all cringing at your inability to express a point. By this point, I could have already typed out a fucking thesis against somebody I disagreed with. If I fight a black person, I should be arrested for fighting a person. Okay. I agree. All right. We did it, guys. We arrived it. We did the dialectic. We had the thesis, and then we had the antithesis, and now we have synthesis. I agree. You shouldn't punch people. What? Okay. All right.
And hate speech now means any position the left differs with.
Source.
7.
Nope. Again, he just says some random bullshit, and then at the end he tacks on another position, and then he
left
doesn't justify
differs
it.
with. 7. Race. America has become the least racist multiracial society in world history.
Hey. Where are mods at? Jesus Christ, you guys. Yeah, that guy. Yeah, I bet it's the same guy every time. Yeah, it's the same guy. That's really fucking pathetic who keeps coming in here and waiting out the 10-minute follow timer. Should get in the Discord to battle in the marketplace of ideas. I sincerely doubt Elliot Roger Giant has anything meaningful to say. Yeah, Legend Cobra, you're fucking always here. Godspeed. I love you. I might revoke this later. Go fucking crazy. Kill them all. Man, even talk about when you be up around. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and Les Billionaire, I trust you too. If I see mod abuse from either of you, I'm not only am I unmodding you, I'm banning you from my channel. I take this shit seriously. Is desoing good praxis? Probably not. Nope! I modded 2 people, that's enough. You power-hungry cunts. Okay. So, can we go back to cringing at this video, please? At Dennis Prager? So, remember where he just said America is the least racist country on earth? Can we just...
On a daily basis, Americans of every race and ethnicity get along superbly.
In spite of people like him.
But the left constantly poisons young minds with angry diatribes about systemic racism, microaggressions, and white privilege.
Does he have any idea what microaggressions are? Because microaggressions have nothing to do specifically with race. They are like, it's not a racial idea conceptually. It just has to do with oppression in general.
And white privilege.
Jesus Christ. This idea, this shit, they love it under Obama. Obama has worsened racial tensions under the United States. Under conservative thought, we had a literal fucking apartheid state. We had slavery. We had segregated schools. We had segregated drinking fountains. You could ban a black person from entering any I'm not even going to waste time listing examples. The idea that reactionaries posit that giving regard to and paying attention to and addressing long-standing racial and social problems is itself an exacerbation of those problems, constitutes immediate dismemberment in Minecraft, in GTA RP. Thank you very much, Blue Regard Q Kazoo. I love your name for the Twitch Prime sub. Boom! Welcome to the Vosh Pit. That was all Democrats, though. Standard Stevie, my friend! Did you know that up until the 1960s, the Democrats were the conservative party? That's why I said conservatives and not Republicans. Would you like to discuss the Southern strategy on stream? I guarantee you I'm more educated on this than you are. I'm more educated on this than you could ever be in your lifetime. Do you want to come on? Do you want to... No, it's a meme? Oh, man, you fucking run close. You run close, buddy. Whew. Yeah. Hands up, don't shoot.
8. The Boy Scouts.
Again, no attempt whatsoever to back up the points that he's making here.
Aggressions and white privilege. 8.
He did it. He made the point. America wasn't racist. Then leftists started brainwashing black people into believing there was racism, and now there's racism again.
The Boy Scouts.
We literally watched a reactionary make a video on this. I'm educated on this now. Guys, I'm ready.
The left is destroying the Boy Scouts.
Oh, no.
They're not even the Boy Scouts anymore. They're just the Scouts.
Oh, no. Hey, guys, did you know that there were gender integrated units of the Boy Scouts, which existed prior to their recent change in policy? This has been a thing for decades.
The left forced them to admit girls.
The left forced them to do nothing. The leaders of the Boy Scouts talked with one another and chose to admit girls decades ago. This happened decades ago. This is not new. Yeah, young pioneers and the Venture Scouts were already fucking gender integrated.
Here's the thing about the left. It only destroys. It doesn't build.
Again, they look at the insane bias here. They think that letting women, again, so the idea that this is a leftist thing, no, women were allowed into the broader Boy Scouts organization decades ago. The idea that this is destroying and not building is fucking ludicrous. Dennis Prager sees all these young girls who have an interest in like survivalship and outdoor mountaineering and stuff like that, and he sees them joining up with the Boy Scouts, and he fucking sneers. How dare these fucking tiny femoids ruin the long-standing masculine institution of the Boy Scouts. And that to him, this is destroying, letting people into something, letting more people in society participate in something, getting more people involved, egalitarianism, equality. These things are modes of destruction to him.
The Boy Scouts have helped shape tens of millions of boys into independent, strong, good men.
And now they might do the same to women. Oh no! We have to keep our women weak and docile so they can stay barefoot and pregnant and not question my dipshit opinions when I ask them to fucking go get me another beer from the fridge while I'm watching, I don't know, what's that fucking fascist TV show they're pushing? Is it The Surge, The Purge, The Doo-Doo-Doo? It's got Steven Crowder on it. I don't know, whatever.
So where's the left-wing version of the Boy Scouts?
There doesn't need to be. Wait, why are you implying the Boy Scouts is right wing? What? What do you mean, what is the left wing version of the Boy Scouts? What? Huh. Wait, like what's a social institution that I can fucking paint this with? Huh. You like charity? Leftists say charity should have to go to black people too. What's the left wing version? What? What the fuck are you talking about? The Boy Scouts, when they were created, were broadly pretty conservative. That's been changing with time, as has the rest of American society. You fucking dinosaur. They decided to let women in decades ago, and now they're just expanding on that pre-existing policy. This has nothing to do with the left wing destroying the Boy Scouts. It has to do with the generally progressive trend of society reorganizing existing institutions. No destruction is taking place here, only expansion. I hope the Boy Scouts, as they exist now, continue to exist into perpetuity into the future. I like young people being taught things like independence, being taught things like mountaineering and survival skills, being taught physical fitness, knot tying, repair, shit like that. I think these are like useful individual skills. There's some weird fucking gendery kind of conservative chud shit that goes in with that, but we can fix that. We can build up the Boy Scouts. We can get the fucking girlies in there. We can make it less kind of toxically masculine. We can improve it. We're building it up. Conservatives are the one trying to tear it down.
It doesn't exist.
It doesn't need to.
There is none.
Okay.
9.
Wait, that was it? He never even made the argument as to why women shouldn't be in the Boy Scouts. Listen to this.
Boy Scouts have helped shape tens of millions of boys into independent, strong, good men. So where's the left-wing version of the Boy Scouts? It doesn't exist. There is none.
That wasn't even an argument. Like, not only was that not a valid argument or a sound argument or a truthful argument, that wasn't even an argument. He literally just said, listen, follow this logic. The leftists destroyed the Boy Scouts by letting girls in. Why do leftists only destroy, not create? What is the left-wing version of the Boy Scouts? There is none. Point number 9. There's nothing. There's not even anything for me to respond to, but to reiterate to everyone listening that Dennis Prager, the script writers, and everyone who enjoys this video is stupider than a brick. They have brick brains, my friend. That's what you see. The little flecks of dust, the little bits of mortar and that sort of like run across, like the grout that run along the side of the brick. That's what they have instead of brain cells. Incredible. Amazing.
9. Male, female.
Oh boy. Do it. Transphobia at me. Just, I'm ready. Just fucking smack me with it.
In some ways, scariest of all, the left is committed to ending male and female.
I'm a gender abolitionist. I'm on board with this. You go, Dennis Prager. Thank you for giving voice to my arguments.
As distinct categories. Children are increasingly raised not to think of themselves as a boy or a girl.
Oh no! Again, in America, we did this about a century and a half ago. I've been over this on stream before. We used to call everyone under a certain age girls, and then when they started to develop more gendered characteristics as they grew older, we would call them boys and young ladies. Oh no! We did this. People with mustaches and monocles and top hats did this to their children. Young boys, not that they called them boys, they called them girls. I mean, young children who were, have a penis and such, were put in dresses. They were put in dresses because we didn't give a shit about gender until their characteristics became more evident. This isn't even new.
Teachers are told not to refer to their students as boys or girls, just students.
No.
In New York City, parents do not have to check off male or female on their newborn's birth certificate.
Oh no!
They can check off X. All this imposed gender confusion can...
Imposed gender confusion, as opposed to institutions choosing not to opt in entirely to a social construct.
Only end up producing confused people and a confused society.
Excuse me, how is anybody gonna be confused? I'm sorry, little fucking Timmy over here. Do you think little Tim Tam over here on the left is going to be confused and not understand his own identity because the teacher referred to him as a student rather than a boy?
Girls, just students. In New York City...
Do you think that any fucking kid is going to have their brain rocked because the fucking their birth certificate, they had X checked? Oh my god, what am I? I don't know. I'll check my birth certificate. They see the little X. Oh no! Like what?
Parents do not have to check off male or female on their newborn's birth certificate.
What fucking
They
snowflakes?
can check off X. All this imposed gender confusion can only end up producing confused people and a confused society. So why does the left engage in so much destruction?
Not a single example of destruction being provided here. Literally nothing they have cited here is evidence of the left. And it's funny because there are institutions the left actually wants to destroy. He could have made arguments about the police. He could have made arguments about gender broadly rather than just implementing gender-neutral language institutionally. There are things he could have made points about concerning the left and destruction, but he didn't because he's an idiot and his audience is full of idiots, so they wouldn't get it. They wouldn't understand the nuance.
Because it thinks America is essentially a bad country.
Ha ha, he got me. Unironically true. Come at me.
But America is only bad compared to utopia. And the left is...
Does anyone else think that Dennis Prager is turning into more of a gamer? Look right here. Look at the fucking mouth crinkles. It looks like he's got the Joker slash smile going on here. Is this just me? I saw this and I thought of it. I'm not making a joke. Doesn't this kind of look like he's got the gamer slash?
Is utopian. I'm Dennis Prager.
Well, that was about as stupid as I expected it to be. Jesus Christ.